Hello, hi, welcome back again to all the bright places. It's your host Maureen. It has been a while. Yes, I hope we all are doing fine. I hope we all are healthy. We all are strong. I hope that this weather is not doing that thing to you because I happen to be among the few lucky people who have a flu right now. So yes, I hope we all are doing really well. This is our sixth episode. Thank you so much for your views. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much. I am excited again. I will be excited until the 100th episode, until I change my wording to something else. So thank you for being here again. Something interesting. I'm going to talk about something a bit interesting today, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, as I talk about this interesting thing, I will be doing some distressing. I am drawing something. I was drawing when I started this. So I am trying to draw something for my distressing activity. I love drawing. I kind of love drawing small things, making doodles, or apart from the normal people journaling and music. I also love drawing, although I'm not good at drawing. I'm like a poor drawer. So hopefully I'll have finished by the time we are through with this video, hopefully. Then I show you what I am doing. To just excuse myself also, we are beating imperfection. You know how people love being perfectionists? So right now we are beating imperfection. That means I want it to be the most imperfect thing ever. Not something perfect, the most imperfect thing ever. I just want to not to put so much thought into it. Yeah? Yes. That is how we survive. Not everything can be perfect. Okay, so it is story time. A little bit of story time. I feel like I have to do this. If we have to do this, like this whole content thing, I have to do this one episode with you. So that is how, where, when, and where. No, that is how, where, when, how I became interested in mental wellness and matters related to our mental health. Yeah. So this story takes me back to 2019. 2019 was that year, right? 2019 was that year for all of us, I am sure. 2019 was that year. So 2019 also did that thing to me. 2019 did that thing to me. I went through quite an eventful year, emotion-wise or mental-wise. Yes, yeah. And during that time is when I was joining campus. I joined in around 2018. So 2019 I was like a semester through, just a semester through. And then I did not know so much about self-care. I did not know that I had now started to live my own life. I did not know that I had now started doing this adulting thing. It is really difficult. We all understand. But yeah, that is when I did not know that I had a responsibility towards myself to take care of myself. I still thought that I was under my parents and my guardians' care. So in 2019, because I had not realized anything about myself, I will just say the things that happened then, or the behaviors I was showing during this time. I had not realized anything, obviously. I had not known that I was going through something that needed help. And I did not know that this time I was mentally disturbed. I have been mentally disturbed once before. I don't remember the time. I don't know what class I was in, but there was this time I wanted to pack my things and go, run away from home. That was silly, but okay. Thinking about it, I think it was something serious. I don't know what. I was in like primary school or something. I don't know what had happened, but from then, this was the next phase or the next season of pack my things and run away from the world. So in 2019, at the start of 2019, when I joined campus, like we all have like something in mind of what we're going to do apart from studies, make friends, make memories, like live a typical campus life, yeah, have fun and all that. So that is also what I was thinking when I joined campus, yeah. So I made friends, I made really good friends, I got classmates, really good people. I had close friends with me, and yeah, we hung out a lot. We did many good things together. So in the same 2019, so at the beginning of the year, I had friends who were out there, like who knew what fun is, who knew what they want and how they want it, and not education wise, like fun wise, or should I say life wise. Yes. And for me, I tried to keep up with all these things. Not realizing that I did not have the strength for all these things. Or should I say that most of these things were not my type of fun, or should I say that I couldn't keep up with this type of life where you go out, you try visiting new places, you try doing new things. For me, I don't know, it kind of drains me. I prefer staying indoors. I did not realize that this was draining me, but still I kept on trying to keep up with my friends. I tried as much as possible to do everything they were doing and all that. So this is where it all started, trying to keep up with things you cannot do, or things you find a bit difficult for you to do. So around also the same time, I developed this behavior of sleeping a lot and eating a lot. So if you know me from 2019, I am sorry. I am sorry for who I was. But these two habits that I developed of eating a lot and sleeping a lot brought other things with them. Because first, when you eat a lot, you gain a lot of weight. I was not eating anything healthy. That's I promise you. I know I was eating all this junk food, street foods, something I could get my hands on. So with it comes self-esteem issues because of weight gain. So I gained a lot of weight, and that is when my body insecurities and issues related to self-esteem came in. And yeah, I went under. People say we go under. Yeah. So that is from eating, and then sleeping a lot. I used to sleep anytime. I used to wake up at 6 a.m., go to class, come back at 8 a.m. and go back to my bed. I could sleep the whole day, the whole night, every other time. Every other time that I got a chance, I could stay in my bed and just sleep. So right now, okay, so the sleeping also comes with other things. The way food comes with its own consequences, sleeping also comes with them. Sleeping comes with a lot of headache. And now that I was like mentally disturbed, it comes with sleeping paralysis. I don't know if that is the same for everyone, but for me, a lot of sleeping with my state at that time, I used to have a lot of sleeping paralysis, except especially in the mornings, and I was scared. I was scared for my life. I don't know. I don't know if you all. I don't. I know most people are having sleeping paralysis or have had it, but I don't know if you were scared the way I was scared. I was scared the first day I had it, and then it ran for like a lot of days. I don't know, for like a year or so, or 2 years. I don't know. I was scared, but the first time I had it, I was scared for my life. Trust me. And then one mistake I did about sleeping paralysis, I went to Google it. I went to Google what that was, and you know what Google does? It gives you what you want. Google said that it is something demonic. It is, I don't know, a ghost from which country it comes, and it like presses you down. Hey, God. I knew nimepotea. Nilikuwa najua hapa, there's no going back. I knew I was somewhere in the demonic world when I sleep. I was scared. Okay, so these are the 3 things that are happening in my life right now. I have trying to keep up with my friends. I have a problem with sleeping, or a behavior with sleeping, and a behavior with food. With all this, I have self-esteem issues. I have body insecurity issues. I now was going through something mentally. I have sleeping paralysis. I have all these things like coupled up in one. And headaches. So my headaches started worsening in around May. I remember around this May, we went home for a holiday, yes. And for 2 months straight, May and June, I had headaches 24/7, from morning to evening and morning to evening. During this same time, I used to cry myself to sleep and wake up crying. I used to cry when I go to bed and wake up when I am still crying. And I think that is also part of why I was having a lot of headaches, yeah? So I had all these things with me. And it was not an easy, path, or should I say an easy year for me. Almost every day was the same. Every day, from day one to for almost 3 months, I used to see the same day for me, the same morning, the same evening, the same day, because it was, you wake up crying with headaches, you love staying in bed, you sleep crying, you are not having any fun in your mind, you are a bit, should I say sad, but you are not just well. With all this also comes anger issues. There are things in between. I don't even remember them, but so many things come in between. Anger issues. You don't want to see people. You don't want to relate with people. You have hard times with people around you, because I remember, so this time is when I used to have a lot of fights with my mom and my siblings. I used to argue, not really argue, but I just did not agree with what they were saying. I was emotional. It was not a good time for me. So I went through the year with almost the same, this behavior throughout the year. And there was this time, so this is now the next step after everything that was happening. Now this was so about asking for help. I tried asking for help from my parents. I even told the doctor about my sleeping paralysis. but he said it was something mental. I tried to speak out to my parents and my siblings, but they used to like joke about it and like cover it up with something else, a joke or something. So I could not like, I did not know what to do then. So there was this time in December. I was washing, like I was doing the dishes inside. I was doing the dishes, and I was at the same time I started to cry. Because I was not living a happy life. But as I cried, a lot of thoughts like came in my mind, and there was a lot of noise inside, which led me to think of how to get myself out of this. So what I remember from that day is I spoke to myself, and I realized that it is only me who understands what I was going through then. It's only I who knew what I was going through, who was struggling. Only I felt what I was feeling, and only I could get myself out of what I was in. Yes, like no one else knew what I was going through, because the people I tried to talk to couldn't even, they never understood what I was saying. They never even took it seriously. And to get out of it myself, I had to do it myself. Like no one else could help me. I don't know. Yeah, that is as far as I can remember. I just remember telling myself that I was the only one who could help myself, because no one knew what I was going through. So yeah. So so that was towards the end of 2019. When I was I knew that. So after I thought about that, I just let it go. Like I just continued living my normal life. 2019, I just continued to do what I do, and the sadness still remained. I remember the New Year's Eve for 2020, I was in the same sad state, but I did not know what was coming up for me in 2020. So yeah, I will continue this video in part 2. It's part 2 of how now I came out of this whole situation and tried to help myself. Yeah, so thank you so much for listening to my very short, or not so short story. Short, but it took like a span of like a year story. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me. Please like, please comment if you have had any of these signs, or if you have seen them with your friends. Please subscribe also to this YouTube channel. Subscribe and share it to your friends. This is just like the first part of the video. I will do another one to say like what happened next and how my 2020 was until today. Yeah, so please stay tuned for that. Another thing, bye bye until next time, we shall meet again. Bye. Oh, about my drawing, I will just do the last part. I don't know what this is. I will show you the last part in part 2. Okay, bye.